Came here expecting that I left the bad guys behind. But unfortunately, what I found here is that the bad guys are already here. And they include many of the people I knew from 15 years ago or 20 years ago when I was a student, an undergraduate student. Now they are leading the protests that are happening all over the country. I know they are members of the Muslim Brotherhood, although many of them deny that they are. They even organize the protests in the same manner that they were doing back then, 15 and 20 years ago, the same way of mobilization, the same flags, the same narrative, even the same dependence on Al Jazeera footage and news stories. It's like a deja vu for me. Everything is happening, but in the United States.
Can someone remind me whose decision it was to import 7th century Islamic savages into modern Judeo-Christian countries? I mean, is this what multiculturalism and diversity is supposed to look like? Because if this is what multiculturalism and diversity is supposed to look like, I don't want it. This kind of multiculturalism and diversity belongs in the trash along with their 7th century Islamic jihadi ideology. I'm really getting sick of dealing with and seeing this savage behavior over and over and over again. No matter where they go, it's just hatred, it's just terrorism. And then as soon as you want to point it out, they pretend they're the victims and they're like, oh, Islamophobia. Yeah, I'm so sick and done. I'm so sick and done with this.
I will leave Islam right now, but put in the comment section down below one mistake that you can find in Islam. And wallahi, I am going to leave Islam right now. You can't do it.
Yes, you can. And I'm not going to just show one, I'm going to show five. So in Surah 20, verse 71, the Pharaoh threatens to crucify his court magicians. What's the problem? Crucifixion wouldn't exist for another 14 to 1500 years. But whoever was writing the Quran didn't know that. They made a mistake. The second mistake is in the same chapter, verse 95. We see Moses talking to a Samaritan. What's the problem? The Samaritan people group didn't come until hundreds and hundreds of years after Moses, in the 600 to 400 BC range. The author of the Quran didn't know this. Moses never spoke to a Samaritan because they didn't exist. The third mistake we see here is in 86:6, where the author of the Quran thinks that the fluid to make a child comes between the backbone and the rib cage. Everyone knows that's not true.